Alright, everybody. Hey, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, I'm going to be playing Gwent. The Witcher's... What is it? The Witcher's... What is it? Gwent, the Witcher card game is what it's called. And that is what I will be playing. So let's see here. Let's go back here. Let's how do we get this out? That's not it. There we go. That's it. Let me continue here. Let me get the game started up. You know what? I can't hear anything in this. Why can't I hear anything in... Hello. Hello. Test. Do I have that down? There it is. Gotta adjust that volume there. Oh, you know what I forgot. I hate when I forget this. Alright, hold on. I need to reduce this, and I need to go over here, and I need to... No, that's not it. No, I kind of like that. There we go. Alright. Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matter. I don't like that's in the screen. I like to move it right a little bit out there, so it's invisible. Alright. Let's go back here to the Witcher game. Alright. And let's put the screen on here. What is this? Oh, I need to hit... Hold on a second here. Alt-enter to get rid of that. Alright, so that's what it's supposed to look like at any rate. I haven't played this game in a while. Actually, I played it last weekend. I did not stream it. Faction Premium Keg Week. I think we want to go to play here. We've got casual matches, arena, ranked match, which I need to get up to level 10, and I'm only on level 7. So maybe we'll get up to level 10 today, and then there's leaderboard and all of that stuff. So I've really just started playing the game. It's similar to... similar to Hearthstone, and there's also another game. There's a Magic card game out, which is based on an actual physical deck of Magic cards that I've loaded, and we may try out at some point or whatever. I have just started to look at that, so not really quite ready to stream it, I don't think. So let's go into a casual match here. Alright, now we get to pick our faction. Factions in Gwent are like heroes are in Hearthstone, in that you know, you have certain cards or spells or abilities that are I don't know what you would say, are typical of each of the different factions. They have their own like deal, and they have some that are in common. Same with the heroes in Hearthstone. Where are our decks? Switch deck. There we go. Where is the... I kind of like the monster deck. Although I think this is my favorite deck right here. Is that what I was on? Yeah, I think I adjusted that. Let's go with that. Invalid deck. Well, perhaps this is one. Okay, this is the one that we're on. Alright. Let's start a battle. Whoa, that's a little bit loud. I need to turn this volume down on my headphones. Alright, let's see if... Hold on a second here. Let me turn this off. I have the fan on because it's kind of hot in here. Alright, so it seems to be, that seems to be working. What happens? Okay, it seems like we're getting the game sound and everything there. We're waiting now for an opponent. And I really like Gwent. I actually like it better than Hearthstone a little bit, I think, just because of a few, the few differences I really like. I haven't really messed with the decks much as far as... adding and moving. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
All right. So what is these? So we can get rid of some of these cars. We can get rid of this one. Alright, I like that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think we're good with the rest. Alright, so finish redrawing. Yeah, I'm sure. It's nice of you to ask, though. Alright, so we're waiting for him to pick his... Oh, no, he's waiting for him... Ooh. This stick that he has is pretty good. It's a what's called the monster deck. Alright. I'm going to start with this one.
1,000 thunder and sea devils!
Alright, let's see here.
Great!
Let me look at my cards while he's moving. Alright. Deal 6 damage. Okay. Let's deal 5 damage. Well, that was a bit obnoxious, wasn't it? And put this guy here.
To war!
What do you think about that? I think this, what one's this? We need boost 5 units by 5. Alright, let's see. Still my turn. I think what I'm going to do here is go...
Great!
Wow, look at that. That's at like 49 now. It's the highest I've had a card boosted to in this game. If he's smart, he'll pass. And just relinquish the hand. Apparently, we gave him more credit than he was due. Alright, let's see, what's this? Wow. Very nice.
Coming! Coming!
Oh, oh, that was really pretty sneaky, wasn't it? All right, that's not a big deal, my friend.
Not your lucky day.
Now, at this point, I could pass. It might be a smart thing to do to pass on this time, because I have more cards than he does. So you know what I'm going to do? It comes up more to chance. I'm going to pass. I could have kept on at that round, but I would have used up resources, and it makes it more chancy.
We'll follow you always, and to the fair.
Well, this might not have been so good.
What is it?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Well, that didn't work out real well. It's not what I had anticipated.
Not your lucky day.
How can I help?
Let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Or maybe not get rid of it, no. Hit it.
For Skellige's glory!
Exactly what I'd hoped for.
Oh, he passed. I can pass again, and I win. That was not a smart move. It was not a smart move, I think, on his part. Let's see if he draw this one. Oh, that was a good move. That was a good move. He should have muscled that one out because he could have won that round. See, because he's already had one round won. He shouldn't have passed on it, probably.
Our shields are our ramparts!
Now, how did that incantation go?
Oh, dear. All I can do is move this one, I guess.
If I must.
Ah! See? Wasn't a good move of his. That was not a good game. Yeah, good game. That was actually a good game. Very good. See what I've got. I've got all this stuff up here. I don't know what all of it is. Can we go to... How do we go? How do we get up to that? I'm not even sure how we get up to that. Starter pack. How do we get to... So we get out of this. Legendary starter pack. Winston, one to help you get started with a collection. Gives you at least one premium legendary card, which you can use in random selection sources. I'll do that later. All right. What's this here? Collections. How do we get to... I have 2 decks to here. Where? Rewards. Oh, these are all the other things I've got. Alright. Exit that. Tweak your own decks. Is this where we open the thing from? Hold on. I can't remember where you opened the deck from. Let's see here. How new this game is to me, I'm not sure where Alright. Collections, trinkets. You would think it would be rewards, wouldn't you? Oh, these are just what I've earned. Alright, exit. Exit there. Deck builder. What happens when we get a deck builder? We weren't just in there, weren't we? So this is where you build the decks in here. Let's see here. I know I've loaded these before. Shop. Open keg. There it is. It's under shop. That doesn't make any sense to the loading. Okay, so let's open this keg. So we have one from each faction. Clear hazards from the row and move 2 allies to it. Oh, I love. Consume bronze or silver units from your graveyard and boost self by its power. Boost 2 allies by 3. Very nice.
Wow!
Boost all allies of a clan of your choice by 1.
Now for more!
Pick a 5th card. I like the picture on this one. What is it? When a unit is played on your opponent's side, flip over and deal 7 damage to it. Create a bronze or silver monster card. Bronze or silver unit opponents. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, I like that. Open next keg. Boost all allies by half its power. I've got a bunch of those.
Movie card!
Boost a random ally on each row by 4. Boost all copies of this unit in hand deck and on board by 1. Repeat the ability whenever a copy of this unit is played. And we've got that.
More!
That's a little bit creepy, this one right here. Bronze units from the graveyard. Toggle units locks in as an enemy. Deal 4 damage to it. Deal 2 damage to units on the opposite row. We got that one.
Customer right always.
Okay, we can get a bunch more kegs. Well, that was kind of rude, wasn't it? Alright, so we can get a couple more kegs. How many can we get? We can get...
La 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 la.
Go ahead and get...
Smart human choose good.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no! Goodest cards you get. Human deserve it. Ta-da! Nice.
Boost all allies from a clan of your choice by 1.
Goody!
Deal 2 damage to an enemy spying. Look at 2 random bronze units in your deck and then play 1.
Nice.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy and then 4 other random enemies with the same power.
Now for more.
Don't need this. Got that. Owned. Not owned. Oh, I like this panther. Deal 7 damage to an enemy on a row with less than 4 units. Look at 2 bronze spells. I'm gonna go with this one. Accept. Let's just see if this guy opens the keg then. Alright. See what this card is. I think we have one of those already. Clear hazards from the row and move to. That's actually a good one.
Wow!
Deal 1 damage to 3 adjacent enemies. Boost an enemy ally by 12.
Nice.
No, boost, not an enemy. Boost an ally by 12. Resurrected strength by 3.
More.
This unit's power changes except the reset. Boost by 2. Choose a bronze non-mage copy from your deck. Deal 4 damage to the highest enemy on each row. I like that. Set.
Wow!
Discard all copies of this unit from your deck. Deal 1 damage to 3 adjacent enemies.
Nice.
Heal all allied bronze or silver.
Wow!
Deal 9 damage. That's nice.
Now for more.
Turn each player's lowest bronze or silver unit to their deck. Oh, nice. Play a bronze or silver special card from your deck. I'm not sure what that is. Summon this Akil and Versmere to this row. I can go with this one. Alright, let's see what this is.
The card.
Destroy a Ramanali this unit, then boost self by 8. By 10.
Nice.
Alright.
More.
After 4 turns, deal 1 damage to all enemies, then return to your hand on turn start. Deal 8 damage to a non-monster faction unit. Return each player's lowest. Okay, we already have that one. I think I'll go with this one. Alright, let's see what we got now. Whenever you swap this unit, play it automatically on a random round.
Goody.
Summon all copies of this unit. Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Whenever you apply impenetrable fog to an enemy, summon a copy of this unit to the opposite.
Nice.
And we've got 3 of those now.
Now for more.
Oh, gee, let's see here. Spawn a bear. Whenever you destroy an allied beast, summon a copy of this unit to the same position. That's nice. I'm gonna go with that one. We've got this one, I think, and we've got that one. Dual enemy. All right, let's see what the random one is. Swap a card. Spawn a doomed. Same power as play. Summon. I'm gonna just go with this one. 2 more kegs. Get through this real quick here.
Ta-da! Wow!
Boost a unit by 10. I like that. Deal 5 damage to spawn Spectre on a random row. That's good. Heal an allied bronze or silver machine. Repeat this ability. Boost yourself by 1 for each damaged or cursed ally. Oh, nice.
Now
That's a-
for more!
15 unit scores are tied. Yeah, I can go with that one. Could go with that one because that's a faction that I use a lot. Let's see here. I think this is the last keg to open.
Ta-da!
You can all ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Very nice. Alchemist. Reveal 2 cards. Apply a hazard to an enemy row that deals 2 damage to the lowest unit on the start. Deals 7 damage to spying unit if it was destroyed. Strengthen self by 4. Very nice.
More!
Choose 1 spawner. Spawn 2. Damage. Yeah, that's just to deal 7 damage to an enemy and start and add blue stripe commando to your deck. Silver soldier from the opponent's graveyard. He spawn champion that boosts 2 units on each side of it by 2, or spawn an alligator that deals 2 damage to 2 units on each side. I can go with that one. All right. All right, let's go and play another game, shall we? Let's go back to play. We're going to play a casual match. Start the battle here. See if we can level up a little bit. We need to really get to level 10, I think. I really like how there are 3 rows on this game, in that you can place things on. Part of the strategy is what row do you place them on. Opponent is replacing cards. Well, let's get done, shall we? Yeah, he's still thinking.
1,000 thunder and sea devils!
So, no one else dares face me?
I promise you a quick death.
Just great.
It was kind of mean, wasn't it?
I promise you a quick death.
See, there's always a choice whether you're going to remove points from a card that's not going to be destroyed by the number of points you're taking, or whether you destroy, if you get one the exact thing, you get the best of both worlds with the exact points. But if you get one that's lower points,
We'll agree to move it. But fire and iron.
you may waste some of the points. Like if the card's only worth 4 and you attack it for 10. But see, the advantage to removing a card totally is when they try to boost it, it won't be there, see? Alright, what do we got here?
Now! All together!
Wonder what's going on here.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
He's thinking whether he's going to pass or if he's going to continue to try to win the game.
To war!
Any last words?
Coming! Coming!
He's this one? I think he has. Yeah, because it's dull. It's not. It would be brighter if he hadn't used it. He's used that. So he only has 2. I have 2 guards. He has 2 guards.
You've got the heart of an uncrit.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
He's got 1 card left. Either does it or it doesn't. Or he passes. I should be able to... Don't I get to discard 1? I think I did. Oh, man.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I don't know how that happened. I really don't. I'm gonna pass. Because he'll use his last card, I'll have one card. So now it comes down to the last round, and I have one extra card than he does. Oh, excellent. Go ahead. You only have one card to play, dude. Play it. Play it. See, passing that round may have made me win this game. I mean,
Now, how did that incantation go?
What is it?
Skellige!
all right. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. It's been a good game. I'm going to do that. That was a good game. All right. I wonder what is our level? We're still on level 7. I wonder how many games we have to play to get up to 8 or 9 or 10. Looks like it's going to be a bit, but we're doing good. We've won 2 games in a row today.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
This should be interesting.
Skellige's glory!
Because we're using the same deck, basically. Alright. Well, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. What is this? I like that one. I like this. Love that one. This one can go. That one has to go, actually. That one's a waste. There's certain ones, if you don't discard them, they're just a waste.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Let's get this over with.
Now! All together!
See, I discarded this card, and the reason is because if you don't discard it and replace it, nothing happens. See, this card gets pulled out of the deck, so I would have lost 4 points, in other words.
We'll greet him with at fire and iron. We'll follow you always into the fair.
What is this here? I don't know if I want to use that one yet. What do we got here? Oh, this is a good one.
Great!
He should probably be considering passing now because have twice as many points as he does right now. And it may be just better. This is a round where I would consider passing if I were him, possibly. And there he did. He passed. So I passed too. I mean, one strategy you could use in this game is to try to get people to pass, you know, by getting ahead of them enough. You want to keep extra cards. Let's see what we got here. Which ones of these do I want to... I don't think I want to get rid of any of them. Finish redraw. Yes. I just keep them the way they are. So it's our turn. So what will we start with? I think we'll start with this one.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
Well, that was really rude, wasn't it? It certainly was.
Now! All together!
For Skellige's glory!
So, no one else dares face me?
What we're going to do now is pretty devious. Gonna just get rid of... knock that down.
I hate portals.
Always so. Don't want to use that one yet. We want to use one of these.
I promise you a quick death. Gibbon! Onward! To war!
Let's see what we're going to do here.
I promise you a quick death. Great!
Coming! Coming!
Yalmar on crates coming for you. Crate! We'll greet him with fire and iron. You've got the heart of an uncrate.
May Freya choose the victor.
Bow before modern Freya.
I think this is the...
We'll follow you always into the fair.
All right, I won 2 rounds in a row, and that's a victory. All right, I really got the hang of this game, I think. A lot of it has to do is whether you're going to pass or not. And a lot of times people will pass the first one, so let's say a good game here. That was a good game. A lot of people will pass the first one and kind of try to put you in a bad position in the second round. But you can a lot of times counter that by passing in the second round at the right time yourself. So a lot of it has to do whether you pass a round and just concede it. You know, it's kind of like lose the battle, win the war type of thing. I'm doing really good with this deck. And I started to make a deck of this faction right here. A new deck, but I haven't really gotten to it. Messing with it
Close
yet.
ranks! Uncrate!
Uncrate warrior. The uncrate deck is just great. That's all I can say. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Sure, I don't need to get rid of. Oh, you need to get rid of that. Definitely. All right, I'm gonna start off strong with this.
I hate portals.
A lot of times, if you start out really strong in the first round, you can intimidate them on the other side to pass.
What you looking at?
And then you come from a point of strength, really, when you do that.
What is it?
See, we forced him to pass, basically. So I'm going to pass now because I'm going to win anyway. It's almost in poker, like when you're trying to force somebody to fold. See which one. I want to get rid of this. I don't like this card.
To arms!
Alright, I'm going to go with this. What do we got here?
May Freya choose the victor.
Left, right, left, right.
I'll do what I can.
Kind of overwhelming him in this round, too. But he can't pass now, because when you force somebody to pass on the first round, they can't pass on the second, they lose the game. So he has to play this out. But this is a time where I might consider passing, depending on where the thing goes out, to have an advantage for the next round. But I'm winning right now, so not much point of
We'll
that.
beat it, we will. At fire and iron.
See what he does. Oh, that was so rude.
What is it? Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
To war!
He's got a lot of cards left. I think he passed the first round, though.
To war!
Did you insist?
Pirate Snake, report on order.
To war!
Are you certain? I do it differently.
Give them no rest, no reprieve!
See what happens here. You might as well go to the end of this at this point, I think.
Try them!
I gain no real advantage from.
For Skellige's glory!
At fire and iron.
I would have gained no advantage by passing any time in this round, so that's why I didn't pass. Because now he's at the disadvantage. I don't think he can win now, even with that one card, no matter what it is. I think we're ahead enough that it's good.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Alright. Another game. I won both rounds in a row. See, even if he had pulled that round out, which I don't think he could have, we would have been probably on even turns because he would have had to use all of his cards. We would have been on even turns, so it would have been like almost like cutting the deck to win because it depends on how lucky you are with the one card you get. All right. It takes forever to level up on this once you get to 7, doesn't it? Alright, I can stay with this deck. When I first started playing this, I played every deck a couple of times. Or every faction a couple of times. See what it was like. So I'm just kind of learning the gameplay now. And then I really had to get into building the decks a little bit. I should probably play some of the other factions too as well to see their strengths and weaknesses. The other faction besides this is the On-Crate faction. The other one, I like the Monster faction. It's pretty good. At least the way I like to play.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
Or for the way I currently play, at least. Let's see here what we got. Beautiful. Let's just keep with that. Once again, I think my strategy is I'm going to try to start out strong. And try to intimidate them to pass it.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vart.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, we're starting out pretty strong. Not strong enough to be overwhelming yet. But let's see what he plays here. I mean, you could literally let them win the first round and just play, if they play one card, and then you're one card ahead of them. But that probably isn't worth it. Alright, so let's...
Exactly what I'd hoped for.
See, we've overwhelmed them almost at this point. So we'll see what they do. I mean, look, we're 4 times their score at the moment. That does not mean they can't come back. Okay, so we overwhelmed them the first round again. And they fell. They fell for that. Well, actually, they didn't just fall for it. We ended up overwhelming them. They should have passed, really. Not much of a choice. I'll get rid of that one. I don't like that one. Alright, so let's start out strong again. We've kind of got the upper hand at this point. We have not the upper hand so much as the we have what do you call it? Like when you have favorite field. Like we kind of have an advantage. We have an advantage is what we got. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's just that doubles. I'm gonna go with this. When you're playing against the monster deck, this isn't a monster deck right here. The monster deck has a lot of weather effects, which can, so you want to try to keep in multiple rows. You want to try to do that anyway. a lot of times.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
Just because they can't, like, if they have an effect that goes over one, or a spell that goes over one
You should
row,
not have come here.
it won't go over the others, so you want to split it up. But in this case, I've got this. Oh, okay, that's not what I thought it was. Play a gold unit. So I don't have to worry. Sometimes you have a card that,
Spars, Perpetlan, Vort.
sometimes you have a card that, like, I have a card that it will raise the value of an entire row of 5 adjacent cards. And so I have to make sure that I get 5 adjacent cards on one row if I'm going to use that to get a maximum effect out of that. Now, I might wait on these for this. I'm trying to see if they get... What is this? Deal damage. Let's go with this one.
Onward!
I'm trying to wait to use these until I use this, because I may get a card of a higher value. This is 13. I don't want to use that yet. I think what I'm going to have to use one of these.
To war!
And we're going to double this one. Or it doesn't double it, it halves it up. It increases its value by 50%. Wow, it's pretty close right now. He doesn't have any real high cards over there. I mean, that's kind of high. But I wait for that for this card, because this card will take the value of a card.
Riot!
See, that's what I'm looking for. So if I go like this...
If I must.
Only death here for Dwan.
Sculligan!
That's 13. We want to take the maximum away from him, I think. We could also go for just like taking a card out with this. That might be of a lower value than 13, or 13 or lower. There's none that's 13. There's a 21 there.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
Good way to have King Desmond.
Yalmar on crates coming for you.
This is going to be close. I should probably consider passing, actually.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So if I take this, there's actually no way I can win this now, so it would be smart for me to pass. I might have should have passed earlier. By playing that card, I would only waste a card because he could pass and still win, see? Oh, that might not be so bad. This is almost up to the luck of the draw here. See what he's got. I think faction-wise, I have kind of an advantage over this particular faction. Although I don't even know the name of the faction right off. You just put a guard down, man.
Love is war.
Now! All together!
We've havered enough. Let's get to work. Uncrate! More hog devour ye!
Okay, it's all up to this card. He's probably got it. Unless that's a really bad card.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
Oh, man. Good game. See, the way I could have won that game was by folding earlier in the previous game, in the previous round. This is the first game I've lost of the day. All right. Let's go again. Same faction. See what happens. Takes it a while to find an opponent, doesn't it?
I shall not repeat Emil's mistakes.
Uncrate!
Okay, hold on. We're going to get rid of this. I think that's all we... Boost. Okay, this is perfect. I think our faction has advantage on this other faction. I don't like this opposite faction
Great son!
at all as far as playing it. Because I've played it before, it's hard to win with it.
So, no one else dares face me?
Now that might change if you change the deck around, but I haven't had much luck playing using this opponent's faction, but against it I've had a lot of luck. I have to decide kind of what I want to do here. I haven't really overwhelmed them yet this round. I also have to decide what cards I want to save. You know,
Your humble servant.
You have to always be thinking.
No message.
What cards you may want to save.
What is it?
My deck doesn't really have any weather effects or anything that affects the enemy, so it doesn't really matter what row he's putting them on as far as this deck that I'm using currently. So. But he doesn't know that, of course. Or doesn't necessarily. He might
Life
know,
is mine now.
he might know because of the faction, I suppose. Wow. Pretty strong there. What is this? Damage by 6. Do I save that? You know what I do? I think we do this.
What is it?
Then I think I'm going to follow up on this. Use that. It will destroy him and I'll get some points. Trying to figure out what to do, isn't he? That's interesting. That's interesting that he's thinking kind of hard now. He's using up his time, too.
Nestedatu.
Oh, that kind of messed up my plans, didn't it? But not entirely, because I can do this.
Coming! Coming!
Do that. I just have to change my strategy around. I was going to use that to try to boost some stuff there. It's not going to work anymore, though. Unless he puts a card that's 6 or below down. If he puts a card 6 or below down, I can use this to destroy it, and I get like.
The revolution is inevitable. Merely a matter of
Here's
time.
some high-valued cards there, doesn't he?
Sculligan!
Now I have to really be starting to think of the next round and what cards I want to really save.
Coming! Coming!
Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Sculligan!
Got 4 cards each now. So we're even as far as the card numbers go.
Just great.
That does not really, not really daunt me.
To war!
Still very even on cards. Still close. It's within, 11 points. It's thinking a lot again. Don't know if that's a good or a bad sign. Usually it indicates they're running out of time, but they might have multiple choices that are all good, or they might not have,
I shall not repeat.
and they might not have any good choice. Oh. So 3 and 3. I think I'm going to play pulled just ahead. This is a very close round. We still each have 2 cards. He passed. I'm going to pass because I win if I pass. So we're still even. I'm not sure what his plan was. I don't know that that really benefited him passing on that one. I had planned to continue on. What's this? I'm keeping them all the way they are. I think I have a pretty good hand. You got 4 cards, I've got 4 cards. I have really good cards. That's all I'm saying. If I play them right, I'm in good shape.
Not your lucky day.
I didn't realize it was my turn. Because I already knew what move I was going to do. Because I was going to put that card out anyway. Unless his move was first, and then I might have changed, but I don't think so. I think pretty much that would be the card I would go with.
Order will triumph! It must triumph!
Because I can't go with either of these or these cards, because he has to have a card down before I use either of those, see? So, I think what my choices for this is just... Don't really have a choice on that one.
No message.
Oh, I hate to use that one now. I think I use this one first.
You've got the heart of an uncrit.
Follow you always! Into the fair!
Just because I can use them. I might be able to use this to better effect if I can pick, depending on whatever card he has.
As you wish.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Didn't expect that. That does, however, give me an opportunity to use this not to its absolute fullest, but to better effect.
Onward!
Head by 18. He'll have to be able to make 18 with it. Well, he passed. That wasn't wise. I guess he figured he could have won either way. At least maybe we can get to level 8. Play one more game. Time is it? Yeah, we can play one more game. I really like this. I really like this game. I think I like it better than Hearthstone because I think you have a little more flexibility and strategically you're set even with as long as you have a decent deck. Hearthstone, really, building the decks in this game I'm sure it matters too, but in Hearthstone it really, once you get to a certain level, and it may just be that I'm not to that level in this game, but this game does not have things
You've got the heart of an uncrit
that I feel I can't counter. My turn. Opponent is replacing cards. The slower they replace cards, that may indicate like their experience level too, because usually if you have some experience, at least from just the little experience I have, it seems to me like
not your lucky day.
Usually pretty obvious what cards you want to replace out of all of them. Particularly if you built the deck yourself, I would think. Alright, so we're ahead, but not by a whole lot. What do we have here? A couple things we could do.
I promise you a quick death.
one that... What is this? This will boost the ally by half its power. Alright, so we have a couple of things. What does this thing do? Boosts all damaged allies under... It's by 2. Clear all... Yeah, that's not a very good one. I'm going to just go with this.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
What is it? Now, how did that incantation go? Great!
I think I'm going to use this.
Now! All together!
I'm still really within his grasp to beat.
Seems doable.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
He really did use up a lot of his... there are no hazards on here. This is a monster deck we're against, though. So he could put a hazard out.
A thousand thunder and sea devils!
Which do I want to use? He has 1 card left. I have 2 cards left. I think I'm going to play this one.
To war!
Just great.
Interesting. So this is... I'm going to go for the win here, I think. Because if I pass and it's a tie, not good.
What I'd hoped for.
I could have kept a card. I would have had a better chance of winning the next round. But a tie is really like a loss. Oh, good deal.
Onward!
If I must.
It's a good chance you'll win this. But he didn't. He had a bad card. See, because it's very, at that point, it's very random who will win. And let's see what we do, man. We gotta play one more, just because it will take us up to level 8. Now, how can we be that close to level 8 and not get there, right?
Do not test my patience. You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Okay, like the rest? Go ahead. Yeah, I think I have a pretty good hand here. Still replacing cards.
1,000 thunder and sea devils!
I need to really find out what the spine cards do exactly. I really don't know. I don't know what the advantage to them are.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. We'll follow you always, and to the fair.
Now, I need to use this. I need 5 on one line, but the thing is that I have this, which will give me 3, so I can get 2 on each line. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm way ahead of this guy. I don't know what if I want to.
What is it?
Get rid of that. I don't know if there's any advantage to me having that there. Well, that gives me the points back, I guess. He should really pass at this point. I mean, it's almost to the point where I should pass. Let him use up his cards. But I don't think I will. I think he really needs to pass. At this point, I'm so far ahead of him, he can't win. So it's just a matter of strategically trying to make sure I have more cards than he does, or he has more cards than I do, or however they want to work it.
I've no interest in politics.
To war!
He really should pass at this point, I think, because he has more cards than me by like 1, I guess. He's just, at this point, if he keeps on going, it's just going to, he doesn't have any advantage to it. I don't think. But maybe he has some sneaky plan, I don't know. Seems to be thinking a lot. Second round where he's come down to the timer. How many does he have? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm wondering if I should pass or not. I really am. I really am. Alright, what I'm going to do...
Inherent spars, parapet lawn, Vort!
I'm so far ahead now, I could pass. He wouldn't... He would have to pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. I've got 6. He's got 7. Really, really, I don't know what to do. What is this, 5?
I promise you a quick death.
How does he still have 7 and I have 5 cards? Well, he'll have 6 after this. See, I'm tempted just to let him use up his cards.
Checkmate.
I'm tempted just to let him use up his cards.
Our shields are our ramparts!
See what he does. Well, this is still the first round. Oh, wow. Pretty impressive. Now he ended up with 5 and I have 3. I don't know how that happened. All right. Did he, wait a minute. Yeah, I think he passed. Did I miss it? Him passing somehow or something? Or kind of, how did he end up with all those cards? I really don't know what he must have gotten like some extra cards somehow. That didn't help me.
Bow before modern Freya.
I think I'm going to resurrect this card. No, yeah.
We'll greet him with fire and iron. To arms!
I think he oh, you know what? This deck, he's got more than I do. Somehow that had something to do with his deck or whatever.
Great! Britannia!
Well, what should we use? He's got shields. He's going to win this round. He's going to have an advantage in the last round. He did something. He outwitted me somehow or other, and it has to do with this deck that he has. The faction. It's pretty good. See, I should have probably conceded the first round at the right point, which I did not do.
So, no one else dares face me?
Britannia!
He's got to win this, so he has to use as many cards as it takes to beat me.
Thank you.
He should win with one more card, so he'll have an advantage of one card on me the next round. Unless he has two awful cards, he should beat me this round.
The north, to marry.
Okay, he has advantage next round. Unless he gets awful cards, and I get really good cards this round, he's going to win this round. Absolutely. I think that's the best I can get.
Not your lucky day.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
So he wins. He got a good hand. That should bring me up to level 7 now, Lan. Yeah. He didn't even send good game. Oh, there you go. Level 8. Alright, so that should do it. We're up to level 8 after all of that. That was pretty good. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I'll have to look. What faction was that? Switch that. I think it was the Northern Realm faction they was, wasn't it? Guy before was this right here. Alright, close that. Alright, so that's it, I guess, for tonight's live stream. I'll be playing reruns right after this stream. Well, let me go here. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matter. Whatever you do, enjoy playing Gwent or Hearthstone or whatever you like to play. Enjoy the day too, because you know it's getting towards summer now. It's the late spring, and the weather's nice in many places. And I hope the weather's nice where you are. And I will see you next time. So then we just. Whoops. Needed to do that, didn't we? All right.